My journey started sometime, I would say, in 1990. That's when I did the electrolysis course that was forced by my sister. Uh, she really wanted me to do that course, and I did say no, but she's like, no, just go into it. I went into the electrolysis. I got very interested. It's a very patience work, but still I did it. I did it for so many years. I had a break in between. Then I started doing other jobs as well. I didn't know what I was doing, what career I was choosing. I had no idea. Let's put it that way. Then after my daughter was born, then I started working for somebody as an electrologist. I worked for a couple of years. I stopped again. Then I went into a different career. Then came back to the electrolysis again. So I was on and off in the same career. But this has all happened thanks to my sister. After that, I worked for a big company called OMI. I really thank them for motivating me, basically, because of them where I am today. I worked for them as an electrologist as well, and that has been there for so many years. I was working home as well, so I had a client coming home. I used to do it in the kitchen, so on the chair I would have a client sitting there in the dining table chair I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any other chair. And I would be sitting there for 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours just doing electrolysis all day long, at the same time taking care of the kids as well and the family. But then slowly, 1 client, 2 client, 3 client, I started building up clientele. My hours were very off. Even though I was family, but I had a family, but I had to do things. I used to work round the clock, and I really thank my family. My kids were very well behaved, my husband was helping, and I was able to do what I was doing at that time. Then one day, me and my sister had to go for some kind of test. She came with me, and they told me I can't drive, so my sister came with me. My sister said, you know what, let's go to that guy, what's his name, Naz, see if he can get the machine. I don't know how it happened, but within a week, or I would say 2 weeks, the max, I had a machine in my garage, my own first laser machine. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. And he told me, you know what, you don't have to pay interest. I'll be honest, I was so naive. I didn't even know what the interest was as well. It was a very easy deal with them. Machine came, and for one machine, I started working crazy hours. Then I couldn't keep up with the clients that I was getting. Then I had my first technician was Krista. That's how I started. That's how I built it. And everything I would say, you know what, without kids' help, my daughter Kajol, son Kunal, my husband, they've been there for me all the time. I would say it was in 2007, that's when I established the laser clinic. So then we came up with La Unique Laser Center. I'm a very big believer in Ma Lakshmi. So I said, oh, I have to get her name in it. So I picked the La from her. My husband used to work at the Unique, so I'm like, Unique, and then we just came La Unique Laser Center. That's how the La Unique came. We had machines actually in the basement. We had more than, 1 machine came, 2 machines came, we had 3 machines in the basement fully paid. Thank you, God, and thanks to all my clients who made it happen. Then my accountant came, Kim. She came as a client. It was like within a year or so. And she taught me that, I need accountant. So I'm like, okay, you're my accountant. And, I have people like her came in my life who supported me all the way through. Then I had Rakesh's friend came in my life. And, I'm like, I said, Chris, bro, I need this done. And he's like, you know what, we'll make it happen. So there is so many people who came randomly in my life to help me out. I would say that was a way of God to send people to me, say, you know what, you can go further, here, this is a help for you. Then my husband loved driving around. So we were driving around, he was driving, and he goes, oh, Rita, there is a building being built up. I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? He goes, let's book a unit there. And that's how we signed up our first unit. And that's how we opened up our 10 Cotral, that was 11 and everything. But at this still I was a little nervous because, coming out all of a sudden, nothing knowing about business. I learned everything as I went because I haven't studied that much. I did study in Canada, but not that much. Like I probably did finish up to grade 11. So that's all I have studied. I haven't gone any further than that because life in Canada it's hard. Then there is another location. My nephew Vinay, he's always telling me he wants to do business. So he's our partner in Mississauga Clinic. Then my husband saw this location, know me, and then Rakesh said, you know what, no matter what happens, we are getting that location. So that's how we got the third location. If I wasn't pressured by my husband or, that, we need to do this. Let's, you're capable of doing a lot more than you could. And he pushed me with everything that I needed to do. I got out of the basement because of him. We got this know me because of him. So, thanks to him as well. Thanks to the entire family, they supported me so much that I managed to do it. I feel bad. I still have regrets. Don't get me wrong, I still have regrets because when my son was young, my daughter was young, I didn't get to spend that time that I should have spent it with them. But I'm happy today after, so many years, basically a decade for my first clinic. I have done something for my kids now. They have something that, I achieved that they don't have to worry. And I see them as my future. And I know they will go forward and make this clinic not just 3, 6, 8, they will make it many, many, many more. I would say I have best employees. My employee has been there for me ever I need them. I'm a very friendly boss, but then I'm very picky about my work. Keep on training them. I know they probably get frustrated, but they don't mind learning. They're very good at the results, so make sure everyone is getting results. I don't have to worry about it, giving them enough info. So they've been supporting me a lot as well. Also, I would like to thank my husband. He been there, as I said, he been there for every single thing. He been there for every step of my life to support me, push me where I want to be. And I'm successful because of him.
My wife, Rita, has a wonderful job for our family. She created a strong foundation for our family. And she worked hard so many years. And I'm proud, so she is my wife. She is strong, independent businesswoman.
The advice I would give it to younger women, all the people who's, not only women, I would say men's too, first thing, be positive and take out the word impossible. Nothing is impossible. You can do whatever you want, whatever you like, whatever make you happy, but that's only you can do if you're positive, okay? And getting into the business is not hard, guys, not hard at all. Like as I said, someone like me can get into a business and be successful. Anyone can do this. So get out there, find out what your passion is, what you like. Only the time you will be able to do something and you will be successful is when you are passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, you won't be able to go any further. So go out there, grab your dreams.